said that he's like, so we're saved.
Uh-huh.
We're saved once we accept the word. And we were saying, no, you're not. You have to endure till the end. Salvation isn't until that time. He's like, well, what's salvation? And then you brought out, hey, salvation is being saved from our enemies, so forth. And then he came back and goes, well, I'm saved right now because I have faith in Jesus. And then you countered with, you went into Paul's epistles and countered back on him. And it went back and forth.
Hey,
he was trying to say that by faith, we're saved by faith only. And you made the point it's faith and works.
Hey, faith and works, because I'm like, you're not calling, think about it, you're not, and they're not going to do that. They want to deal, they want to take each letter, each verse, and group them all up together, and they think, and they think it's going to cancel out one another. But you're making the epistles, you're making the apostles a liar when you do that. You put in Paul against James. You put in Timothy against Paul. And Paul was the one that taught Timothy. Like, y'all can't do that. Y'all can't do, you know, we understand it. We understand it because the laws were given to Jacob. All of them, matter of fact,
I just need a little faith in the Most High. He order all the steps I take. Time may get weary, but I gotta keep the pace. The clock is ticking, day of the Lord ain't gon' wait. But yeah, I will walk the water for your grace.
So, let's just continue with your example. You believed in Christ, right? You start keeping his law, right? And you fell into sin willfully.
yeah, there's no more remissions for sins.
Wow.
There's no more remissions for sins. If I willfully sin, Christ's sacrifice means nothing.
Okay, so
I'm done.
the problem is, if you go a little further, chapter 2, like the next verse is chapter 2. And back in the day, they didn't have chapter 2, right? So if you continue, 1 John chapter 2, verse 1.
Okay, what's your point? Okay, what's your point you're trying to make in that?
I guess what I'm trying to make is salvation.
Let's look this up. But we don't want to strain our voices and strain our ears.
So what I'm trying to make is, in order for someone to be saved, he doesn't need to become a Jew, but he needs to become a follower of Christ, like believing in Christ. They're saved. Christ, the works follow. But if you sin, just like chapter 2 says, I'm writing this to you so that you may not sin. But if any of you sin, know that we have a lawyer at the right hand of God. It says he's not saying there's no more remission for you.
Give me Hebrews
chapter 10, verse 26.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If anyone continues to sin,
This is talking about if I've had, it's a difference. The other side of what you're coming from, after I have received that knowledge, and I hold back into sin and I willfully do it, read.
For if we sin willfully,
Paul and read it.
Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 26. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth.
After you receive the knowledge of this truth, read.
There remaineth no more sacrifice for sins.
Christ's sacrifice means nothing.
I think in the original Greek it's talking about if you continue to sin willfully. So it's more
It
like
just said it. If you continue to sin willfully.
habitual life. It's not talking about, hey, let's say I got you mad. You willfully, technically speaking, when you sin, most of the time you willfully punch me.
That's
in the
not a
face.
sin. A sin, give me first. You know what
Or you willfully cuss down.
That's not a sin.
So what's the sin?
We about to read it. 1 John 2 and it's like 1 John 3 and 4.
It means transgression against the law, right?
Right? We're gonna read it. Yeah, it's right there. I got it for you. You got it? Okay, read.
1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresses also the law.
Read.
For sin is a transgression of the law.
So it has to be in the law for me to sin. It's not a sin if me and this brother get into a physical altercation.
So,
It's not a sin if I go run a red light.
so let me ask you this.
It's not a sin
Can you run-
if I'm just if I'm just walking down the street and start spewing curse words at y'all and keep on walking.
Have you ever been angry at someone? No, the Lord?
You mean angry with sin not?
No, wait. Have you ever been angry?
Yes, I've been angry.
Do you know what
Most of
Jesus
God's
said?
been angry.
Yeah.
Christ's been angry. I have that same emotion that they have.
Okay, but have you ever like hated or like have some vengeance?
Oh yes.
Right? You know what Jesus says? If you're a murderer, you're not a murderer. If you go
Towards
to
my
jail-
own people though. I don't have that towards my own people.
No, he didn't say about towards people, towards your own people. It's talking about
Read that.
Ephesians chapter 4, 26. Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 26. Be ye angry and sin not.
Be angry and sin not. It's your transgression. Give me Psalms 119 and 147.
Because I need to go also, but
The sin
Yes.
is transgression of the law. The law was only given to the Israelites. It's in the law. It's in Leviticus 19 and 11. It says, Leviticus 19 and 17, that I'm not supposed to have hatred towards my own people. But the people who did that to, the people that did that to my forefathers and mothers, that is who I have hatred for.
But the
And that's a righteous hatred. The Bible teaches righteous hatred in Egypt. Did the Israelites not hate the Egyptians for the things that they done to them?
Didn't Jesus say love your enemies?
That has a certain understanding.
No, he said love your enemies. He's talking about the Romans. When he said the Jews.
Read that.
I gotta get going, but I got your point.
We can have a conversation. Matter of fact, you can hit us up on the email or whatever, and we can have a formal discussion through Zoom.
Yeah.
Because out here there's distractions and whatnot, and we be able to sit down and go point for point. You got
Psalms chapter 147 verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
He shows his word unto Jacob and his statutes and judgments to Israel.
Verse 20. He hath not dealt so with any
He
nation.
ain't dealing with
But
nobody
you
else.
gave him his papers, and what he do? The
Going
wicked
strong.
flee when the no, okay, when no more
and y'all see he didn't deal, and we didn't get ugly with him. We didn't get loud with him. We didn't read him no judgments. We didn't call him no heathen. Y'all, y'all Israelites, y'all not supposed to be doing those things. You use these other nations that's round about us as a teaching example to your fellow Israelites that's coming into the truth, teaching this Bible, right? And we teaching the other nations at the same time. We don't deal. We're not out here being mean and nasty to them. No, use them as a teaching example. We're gonna continue teaching because he said the enemies, right? It says love your enemies, but how can I hate my enemies? How can I hate my enemies? And this is read.
Psalms 83 and verse 2.
Oh, hold on. It came on back down. This word is gonna go out. This word is gonna go. We're gonna know who our enemies were. You're not supposed to have hatred for your brother. You're not see now I gotta switch up the mood. Y'all not supposed to be out here killing each other. Y'all not supposed to out here having oppositions. What the hell is an op?
Bring it up.
You're supposed to love your brother. No. Romans 12 and 10. Romans 12 and 10. Romans 12 and 10. Because now I got to combat the spirits that's around me. No. We're going to learn what this is about.
Romans chapter 12 and verse 10.
Read.
Lock it. Be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love.
With brotherly love. That's not hatred, but the laws was only given to Jacob, to the Israelites. Now go back to Psalms 83. Start at 2.
Psalms chapter 83 and verse 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Who making a tumult?
Lo, thy enemies,
Thy enemies. Read.
and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
Read.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Against thy people. How can I love the people that sold my enemies? I'm slacking, that sold my forefathers and foremothers in the slave ships. How can I love someone that's shooting my people down in the streets almost every other day? Not just shooting them down, but killing them, driving their knee into their airways. How can I love those people? How can I love the people that put heavy bondage, yokes, spiritual yokes of iron on our people? How? How can I love how can I love the people that's pushing this abominable music? Because we don't own these music industries. We don't own these music industries. I forgot about that. We're gonna bring that out. We're gonna bring that out too. How can I love the people that's pushing that kind of music? Oh, well, that was a good song, but no. that was some R&B. That was some R&B. Hey, we heard it all before, but y'all gotta activate in this. Y'all gotta understand this, right? Hey, sisters, y'all know who y'all enemies are today? Y'all know who y'all enemies are? Ain't no trick questions. Ain't no trick questions. You don't gotta say the wrong thing. Hey, the white people, y'all say it loud and proud. Say it loud and proud. Who are our enemies? Who shoot us down in the streets? Who kill us down in the streets? Who oppresses us every day? Who pushes drugs in our communities? Read that.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Lift your voice up high so they can hear.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Read.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
Right, read.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Through the music, through the food that they push, they know we're not supposed to be eating these things. Read.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Against thy hidden ones, our people, your people, God. Read.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Y'all don't know your heritage no more. Now y'all think y'all can kill. Now y'all think y'all can, it's righteous. Y'all think it's righteous to have opposition. Y'all think that's the way a man's supposed to be. Y'all read.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Read.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
One consent is many nations, but they said this one group of people we don't like because they only have the one true God. Read.
They are confederate against thee.
Confederate. Read.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The white people, those ones that did us. Read.
And the Ishmaelites.
Ishmaelites. Read.
Of Moab.
Read.
And the Hagareans.
Read.
Gebel.
Read.
Ammon.
Ammonites, the Moabites, these Asians, these Chinese people, these Japanese people, they hate you too. They hate you too. Read.
And Amalek.
Read.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
All these people hate us. Now give me Obadiah 1 and 14. These are enemies. We're supposed to love our own people. The law is only given to Jacob. The law is only given to Jacob. I can only commit sin if I break the law. If the law is only given to my group of people and Most High God hasn't dealt with the other people, that means it's righteous for me to hate those people. It's righteous for me to hate those things that which God has hated. Because the Israelites only have one God. Read.
Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 14.
Read.
No. Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway.
Y'all should have never did it. Y'all should have never did it. Put a sign in. Y'all should have never did this to my people. Brother on the bench. Who did this to our people? Come over here and talk to us. We got something for you. Read.
To cut off those of his that did escape.
That did escape. Read.
Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in a day of distress.
Read on.
For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
Near upon who?
All the heathen.
All the heathens. That's the people that are not Israelites. We understand there's some people that are Israelites that are counted as heathens. Read.
As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
What y'all did to us is going to be done unto you. How y'all was crafty, putting us in slave ships. How y'all pushed the music on our people. How y'all got sodomy rolling in the land, and it's just the thing to do. Get that. They think it's well. They think that's well. I was about to channel my inner Naquam, but I'm not. The elder told me to. Elder. You can swing it back around. The elder told me I need to be more passive, so I'm not going to get too robust in my speech. You know, we live in a lie out here. It's distraction. I ain't gonna lose my thought. And the thing about it, this is a wicked ass song.
God.
This song is about adultery.
God.
Y'all never that song is nothing but adultery. It's about two married people, but they're sleeping. They've got another relationship. That's adultery, and they butchering that mess. Read.
Thy reward shall return upon thine own head.
That reward is going to return on your own head. So what y'all did to us is going to come back. Read.
For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually.
Read.
Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down.
Y'all going to drink the medicine that y'all gave to us. Read.
And they shall be as though they had not been.
Read on. Jump down to 17. 17.
What would I have won in verse 17?
No, get to the point. 18.
Verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire.
Read.
And the house of Joseph a flame.
Read.
And the house of Esau for stubble.
Read.
And they shall kindle in them and devour them.
Read it again from the top.
Verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire.
The house of Jacob is going to be a fire. A fire through the Most High God. A fire through this word. Y'all not going to be doing the things that y'all did to us anymore. Read.
And the house of Joseph a flame.
That flame is going to burn y'all up. Read.
And the house of Esau for stubble.
Hey, y'all be the kindle to our fire. Read.
And they shall kindle in them and devour them.
And it's going to eat y'all up till y'all up out of here. That's righteous judgment. That prophecy has not been done away with. That brother was talking about Slakia. That Cushite was talking about, that's Old Testament. I went to some, that's Old Testament. But I bet you it's up. Let me calm down. Talk about Old Testament, but this is a prophecy. Isaiah said that well has Isaiah prophesied. Well have the prophets prophesied. Nothing from this book is going to pass. What are you talking about? You got no dealings with our book. We're going to teach our people through that. I don't got no more points. I was have to put that out, just to preach that message.
Thank you for watching. If you wish to donate, you can use Zelle or PayPal. We're the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved. Shalom.
When you bought to a lower state, you must learn to be patient. You come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. Who trusted Yah was misled in our past generations. No one forsaken, you mistaken if you ain't obeying. No lying on no talebearing. Get thee behind me, Satan. That's my brother, no bloodshed. Get thee behind me, Satan. No idolatry, no adultery.
Welcome to Pillars of Rest, where you can find special material for our sisters, by our sisters. This is a Sons of Thunder exclusive platform focused on building, encouraging, uplifting, and engaging with the daughters of Zion. Here you'll find personalized and interactive content geared towards showing what it truly means to be a pillar of rest. Interviews, scripture breakdowns, tips on motherhood, marriage, and testimonials are just the beginning of the many things to learn from and enjoy in this program.
Just complete that message. That message. What time is it? It's still sun. We can't eat yet. We can't eat yet.
How's your legs?
I mean, we got.
It's
How you
so
feeling? Good?
yeah,
It's
it's not like
6:45.
that.
Okay,
hang out
let's
till 7 at least.
let's.
You getting old?
Huh?
You cold?
Oh no, I'm
You getting
hot.
too old? You
Oh,
old?
no.
Man, I got to be around some older men out here,
gotta get
young
me-
blood out here giving up on us, man.
I'm good with the temperature. Just one lady. That's
Get back.
good.
Now that's some righteous music.
It is. That's
You know. And think about it. I like that song. Secret Lovers. I think you know.